Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. And if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. And together, we shall make our Biafran dream a reality and put the Fulani Janjaweed to shame and ensure that Biafran restoration is achieved, because our Ç'ụkwụokike has ordained Biafran restoration. The Human Rights Writers Association, HORIWA, has warned Biafran traitors, especially former Niger Delta militant leader Asari Dokubo, to desist from further denigrating and insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In a statement by HORIWA's national coordinator, Comrade Emmanuel Onwubiko, the group advised Asari Dokubo and other Biafran traitors to be sensitive and stop their garrulous attack on the rule of law, which is geared towards undermining Mazi Nnamdi Kanu undermining him. That is the plan of the Fulani Janjaweed. After they have failed in court, now they are using Biafran traitors to undermine the rule of law geared towards our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they have failed. HORIWA also condemned what it terms as the insensitive, callous, and irritational calculated attempts by Asari Dokubo and other Biafran traitors to intentionally influence the outcome of the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. HORIWA condemns the systemic campaign of calumny by Asari Dokubo targeting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. HORIWA thinks that Asari Dokubo and other Biafran traitors' constant media outbursts seeking to undermine the defense that may be put up by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the courts is totally unconstitutional, primitive, dangerous, provocative, and animalistic. When you start getting close or moving with the Fulani Janjaweed, very soon the person too will start behaving like a Janjaweed. And that is exactly what Asari Dokubo and other Biafran traitors, they are now behaving like Janjaweed. Asari Dokubo and other Biafran traitors must be called to order. It is sad that this Fulani Nigerian government, this same Fulani Nigerian government, that have committed an atrocity of abducting a citizen from Kenya, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the same government that is engaging in media trial, using Biafran traitors as a cover-up, meaning that the Fulani Nigerian government does not believe in constitutional democracy. This is the reason why the likes of Asari Dokubo and his ikes are constantly in media trying to undermine the rule of law by seeking to influence proceedings in the courts, including calling for an indefinite detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Asari Dokubo and other Biafran traitors like Uche and co. are only taking advantage of the lawlessness in the zoo called Nigeria. In a climb where the rule of law is obeyed, Asari Dokubo, Uche and their likes would have been arrested because one does not try to influence the proceeding of the court of law. And that is why Nigeria is called a zoo. It's called a zoo because the country is not working. There is lawlessness everywhere, even by the Fulani Nigerian government. They are the chief. You know, they are the chief offender. You know, they disobey rule of law at will. Even a small councillor, because he belongs to the Fulani evil party, they disobey the rule of law. They disobey it. Gullible Nigerians supported Buhari in all his failed policy, despite calling them lazy Nigerian youth. But Buhari still failed. Now Buhari is blaming unity beggars for his failure. Buhari is very incompetent. Even if you give him the whole money and expertise in the world, he will still fail, because you cannot expect much from a man who only thinks like a Fulani cow and fully charged with negative energy. You know, when the jihadist Buhari was kicked out by the former Nigerian head of state, Ibrahim Babangida, in 1985, the illiterate quota system army general Buhari did not improve himself, talk less of empowering others or his community. But he brought his Fulani terrorist jihadis to cause pain and sorrow in Nigerian communities. Even the rubber-stamped National Assembly, they have rubber-stamped all his requests. Even without reading through, they just rubber-stamp it. To the point that China refused to borrow Nigerian money, and now they are crying. They want to run to Europe for loan. Which country in the world, in their right senses, will borrow Nigerian money when the ones borrowed were looted, and now Nigeria cannot even meet up with repayment plan? They can't meet up. And that was why China ran away from them, telling them to pay the ones they owe. The gullible Nigerians, unity beggars, needs a brain reset so that they can see clearly that the only way to true freedom and peace in the zoo called Nigeria is through referendum. And that is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB are fighting for. Because that there is nothing united in one Nigeria. There is nothing united. It is a big scam and fraudulent forced marriage done by the British government for their own selfish gain. If unity beggars like Obasanjo had supported referendum, his farm in Benue State would have not been set ablaze by Fulani terrorist killer herdsmen that he is supporting, killing himself, supporting. But the Fulani killer herdsmen, they did not even look at it that Obasanjo is supporting them, but they still went and set his farm ablaze. And that is a lesson for all unity beggars. There is no way you can support the Fulani Janjaweed and they will like you. No, they will not. Also, the Christian Southern Kaduna would not have been in constant attack by the Fulani terrorist jihadis brought into their communities by the Fulani terrorist state governor Nasiru El-Rufai and the Nigerian terrorist military. They brought all these terrorist Fulani bandits into southern Kaduna. If the people of southern Kaduna had supported Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB to call for referendum, there is no way the Fulani terrorist killer herdsmen and bandits would have been ravaging their communities. They wouldn't have. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now.